won the die roll, and I kind of conflicted on whether or not I should play first, but I will, because it has some pretty aggressive starts, and this appears to be a pretty decent one, so I'll keep that. I've got a couple of 2-drops, a couple of things to enhance those. It'd be really nice to get the Inferno Fist on the Child of Night to be getting those big life swings, and then throw a Titanic Growth on it. So I'll see if I can do that. I know it's one less power than the Borderland Marauder, but the life gain could actually be relevant if the initial rush doesn't do it for me and I need to go late game. So let's see if he keeps his hand. My opponent is either deep in the tank over whether to keep his opener after 3 minutes, or maybe I've disconnected from Moto, so I'm going to go ahead and restart this and see what happens. Except you would have to drop to do that, so I'm just going to cancel. And wait some more. Okay. Well, it is my turn to go first, so I'm going to toss a Swamp out there and then F6. Found out from one of the mods that if you try to close out of the event window, it'll try to make you drop from the tournament, but if you just close out from the main window, then you can actually restart Moto. So that's what I did, and I came back out, and it appears that it was not actually my fault, that my opponent just went on an extended bathroom break or something like that. So I've still got 23 minutes left on my clock, and he's just below 18. We'll see how he responds. Depending on his first play, my next will either be Child of Night or Borderland. If he's got some sort of blocker, it'll be Borderland. Although, if I were to draw another mountain on the next step, it could be Child of Night, because then my next turn could be Inferno Fist, sack the fist, hit whatever the blocker is, and then swing with the Child of Night. That's a possibility. But first, I just have to wait for Rhinobat to come back in. I think I may have been gone long enough for him to go do something else again. Alright, he's on his turn, and it swings back over to me. And all of that talk to say that I am going to start on Child of Night. That could be the incorrect play. It could be better to get aggressive than to run up my life total. Alright, double black for what? Sign of Blood. That is fine. He can get himself up to 7, and I can get in a ton of damage. Okay, so I will hit my third color here. I always complain when the other guy gets the third color right off the bat, so I get to do it once in a while, right? So here we go. Leave up a black. There's really no point in bluffing. He's going to play whatever he's going to play, but that could signal an ulcerate. So I've got myself a 4-1 Child of Night. A big old 8-point life swing, and then pass it back his way. And next turn, I can both play the Borderland Marauder and Titanic Growth through any kind of blocker. He does not appear to have a blocker, so I'm just going to swing first, and if he doesn't have anything, I'm just going to develop my board. There's no point in using the Titanic Growth now. Alright, does he have something? Nope. Just lets me go right through. Okay. So, we'll play out a Marauder and a Runeclaw Bear. And it seems like I've got this wrapped up. Let's see, I can swing in for, if he gets one blocker down, let's see, that's 3, 4, 5. Another 4 here drops him to 1. And then if I get a red, I can get his Intimidator. Okay. That gets him to 1, then I could fling the Inferno Fist. Okay, so everybody's pretty happy. Let's see, do I actually have him on board here? If I fling that over there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost. Yeah, with the Titanic Growth. Okay. So, fling it at the blocker. Check. Alright. So I'm playing up against Black-White, Sign in Blood, Accursed Spirit. Do I have anything for that deck? Well, for one thing, my Fester Gloom isn't quite as good as it would normally be since he's in black. So I might... Now, if he's in white, there's so many X1s in white that you really want to hit. I think I might just leave that in there. Typhoid Rats is always decent. Ranger's Gal to protect from kill spells in black. Hexproof to stay away from that. But you know, I just saw so little of his deck. I'm not going to change anything up from now. I'm just going to submit this. Keeping an eye on if Fester Gloom should really make the cut.